right afterwards. So this is your summer 2015 variant 31. We are supposed to save this file. Now my actually files are in a very lengthy path, so obviously you're not supposed to do it like this. You will put them either in the D drive or on the desktop. So this is my folder. This is 15, and over here we are supposed to, that's the name of the file. Please make sure you, when you're typing, there are no errors. You type exactly in the same manner. Control B, and HTML or HTML, again, doesn't make a difference. So we've been able to do this. This web page must work in all browsers. You don't have to worry about that, frankly speaking. Each table cell is identified with letter and dimensions. So we have done this before, and you know that these are the letters just to represent what has to be done. So this will take some time, okay? There are no marks because in 2015, they were not telling the students the marks. Later on, they are now telling you the marks. So frankly speaking, these steps will be around like 12 marks. So, okay. UAE and women, who is UAE UN woman? I don't know.
Sir, that's Ramin Khan.
Okay, right. So let's set this up. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rows and 3 columns. So we'll make a table that has 7 rows and 3 columns. Okay. Right now we'll start the merge process, in which we'll learn how to merge. We'll merge the first one. Here we go. Then we merge this one. Okay. Then we merge this one, M till S, the entire this thing. So how do we merge that one? So we merge the entire thing. And then we have the respective as it is, right? So let's start doing it. This will take some time, so please follow me. This will take some time, approximately 10 minutes, because we have to do it one by one, and we have to do it this way. So the first one we have is this. You have to give me at least.
Sir, can you please wait for a minute? I'm joining from another device.
Yeah, sure, but okay, fine. I'll wait for a minute. Ridharan. Can you hear me, Rida, beta? Can I continue now, Rida? No, it's Rabia, sorry. Not properly. Yes, Rabia, can you hear me now? Can I continue?
Yes.
Okay. So I was saying I will start with A, which is 400 by 80. So this is the first row that we have. So this is supposed to be, obviously, I'll just copy this. And I'll be doing this again and again. So we'll have, I wish I had it in front of me. So 400 by 80. 300 by 80. 100 by 100. So C, D, E, F, G. These are all 100 by 100. Okay. So all we have to do is when we are here. No, it's not this one. It's this one. Where is it? I think it's this one from here. So that's why I opened up the split so that we know what we're doing. So this is 100 by 100. And all we'll do is, so this will be 100 by 100. No, sorry. This will be 100 by 100. This will be 100 by 100. This will be 100 by 100. This will be 100 by 100, right? So then what we have is 200 by 100. These will be, the next will be am I right? Yeah, it's 200 by 100. Now, since we know it's the second TD, I can obviously do it a bit fast. So here we go, right? I hope there's no problem with that. Okay, gradually, when I'm doing more and more papers, okay, I'm having more confidence and I know that I'm doing it right. Okay, so this is what will happen with us, right? After doing one, we know, okay, fine, you'll struggle a bit. Second, you will know. Third, obviously, then you'll know, okay, now this is what I have to do. And then what we have is this is by 100 by 580. So if I click on this one, so where is the blinky happening? Over here, Control V. This was 100 by 580, 100 by 580. So we'll make this 100 and we'll make this by 80. There we go. What else? I think so we're done with all this. I don't think there's a problem. Yeah, last step that was, I told you that we will obviously delete the width and the height of the table. The reason why is because obviously if I specify the width and the height of the table, I will be contradicting and the width and the height of the cells, and obviously that can't be set. So the table will not have a width and height because my cells have the width and the heights. So you can see over here is, this is what I have. We'll just preview in the browser to see how it's working. Obviously the dimensions are correct, but we will just, so that's the way it should be and that's the way perfectly it is done. Okay, let's close it. Now, let's proceed further. In cell A, enter the text, this set as H1. So A was the first one. So here we go. I'll simply paste this and I will set this entire thing as H1. In cell B, enter the text edited by cell B, this one. H2. Was it H2? No, it's H3. It's H3. Point number 6 done. Okay, so let me know if there's a problem in whatever we're doing. Use the most appropriate images from here till here and place in the following C, D, E, F, G, which is the C, D, E, F, and G. We have to place images. C is an island, frankly. This is quite an irritating step, but obviously. So here we go. First we need is an island. That's an island. And I believe everyone know what an island looks like. So in my alt, I will place the images. In D, image of a Maldivian hotel. Okay. I don't know how this Maldivian hotel looks like, but I'm sure it looks like a hotel. Okay. Sorry.
Image 4.
This one. The image. Let me increase the size. This is Maldivian hotel, probably. Let's have a look at others. That's not a hotel. That's not a hotel. That's not a hotel. That's a boat. So that's a Maldivian hotel. I'll name it as. I'm writing the alternate text. Then we have is of a boat.
Sir?
Yes, beta.
सर मेरा एक सवाल ये है कि तब मैं अपनी इमेजेस अंदर वगैरह डालती हूँ तो उनका बाय डिफॉल्ट वो इमेजेस बड़ी होती हैं, तो इस तरह से मेरी सारी की सारी टेबल की जो सेटिंग वगैरह है वो सारी खराब होती है, तो उसके लिए मैं क्या करूँ?
उसके लिए उसके बाद द एग्जामिनर विल टेल यू कि आपने उसके साइज का रखना है. you change the size if you have to maintain aspect ratio. तो मैंने आपको बताया होगा इमेज पे क्लिक करोगे आप So you'll see is this lock means maintain aspect ratio and unlock means do not maintain aspect ratio. For example, अगर maintain करनी है आप size enter करोगे. हाँ, after you enter this the size, you need to double click on the table. मैंने बार बार कहा हुआ है. When you double click on the boundary of the table, यहाँ जब double click करोगे, automatically वो adjust कर देगा सब कुछ. अब इसको बस याद रखना. ठीक है? You get the point?
Okay, sir.
You have to double click on the boundary. F, clownfish. Okay. Now we are supposed to know how does a clownfish look like. Oh, that's a clownfish. Yeah, I do remember. Right. And then we have is of sunset. G is sunset. Is that not a sunset? That is a sunset. Do we have any of the sunset? Let me just be sure. There is no other sunset. So let me just place this. So this is the point that you were asking, beta. I'll insert this image, but the size of the image is bit. Let's see what happened. Sunset. Right? Oh, right. And now let's see what it is saying. Make sure each of the image placed in step is 96 by 96. So obviously this is not 96. So you see this is 96 by 96, 96 by 96, 96 by 96 and 96 by 96, all of them. Are you looking over here? This part. When I click on this one, this is not 96 by 96. So my aspect ratio is maintained. I will press 96 over here. And let's see, does the height change to 96? No, it does not. So I will unlock this and I'll make sure this is 96 as well, because I have to make 96 by 96. Now this is where the problem that you were saying. So if I double click on the boundary of the table anywhere, you see it will adjust itself. We'll remember this.
Yes, sir. मैंने आपको कहना था जो लॉक था मैं उसको फिर वापस लॉक नहीं करेंगे, आपने उसको अनलॉक कर दिया था.
आपने अनलॉक रखना है क्योंकि you're not maintain aspect ratio. आप उसको ऐसे छोड़ दोगे. Don't tamper with that. ठीक है? Okay, are we done till here? Anyone has a problem? Sure. So point number 9. Please मुझे बता दो अब तक problem तो नहीं है. Okay. In H, well now what is H? H was this HIJKL. ये सारे. So here we go. Control C. Let's do it this way. So I'll have this. C. Transport. Marine life. Right. So now what we're supposed to do is set them as H2, all of them. So you select all of them, and format them as H2. I'm sure it's pretty easy now. Place in cell M the image fish.jpg. What was M, by the way? Yeah, that was M. So in M over here, we have to place is this. Says fish, okay? And I read again. It says is that you're supposed to place this page, okay? And just press OK. Again, I get this, fine. I double click. See, as soon as I double click on the boundary, everything will adjust itself. That's really important. Every time you do that. Okay. Use the image of island placed in step 7 and the text which island to create hyperlink to the page this island, which will open up in a new window called _choose island. So I have over here which island. I'll link it to obviously is this island, as it says 531, as you can see over here. And in the target, we are supposed to have is underscore which island, as you can see over here, right? And at the same time, the island image as well has to be linked with the island.
Why do we add the target?
Target.
Target.
I did add that target. Choose island. See, I am adding it over here.
Okay, हम लोग क्यों target add करते हैं?
Yeah, I did. Just see, target is there.
Then why do we add target?
Why do we? The reason why do we add the target is, see, if I preview this, if I now click on this, it opens in a new tab. You see that? In a new tab. If I click this, it opens in a new tab. Otherwise, it will open up in a same window. Is that
Okay?
Okay. So we have this done. Make sure each image has an appropriate alt text. We've done that. Now we have to attach in point number 13. We need to attach this to your web page. So, which is 531 style.css. So Windows, CSS styles, attach. I have to see if I'm in that folder. I'm not. Again, I have to go all the way to my, one second, please see. Right. So this one, style 1, I think so. Style 1? Yeah, it was style 1. Sorry. It was simply style. That's CSS. It doesn't say. Yeah, it's style. Done. Right. Save web page. Display the web page in the browser. And in your evidence document, replace the text image 1 in this with a screenshot of your browser. So you have an evidence document over here, as you can see. This is your evidence document, they're saying. And over here, we have to basically replace is what? Image 1. The image 1 has to be replaced with what? I'll show you. I'll simply go into File, Preview, Chrome. Yes. So this is what we have. We can display this in the browser. Are they asking for a screenshot? Press 1 second. Screenshot of the web browser window. This has to be 2 because I can't fit in 1. If I want to fit in 1, I have to obviously do is control minus. Then this way also I can do it. So I can simply use the snipping tool, new, and I will display my the URL path as well. And over here, I will place this. You get my point. This is what I will do. Okay, it's too big. Like I can just make it a bit small. It's too big. It's fine, but that's perfect. That's perfect. Okay. So we're done with this as well. In your evidence document, replace the text HTML1 with HTML source. So that's my entire HTML source. I'll press Control A, Control C, Control A, Control C, copy it. And I will come here, HTML1, and I'll see Control V. Done. Open the style sheet this.
Can we go back to the 15th step? I just had to read the question.
Yeah, you can read the question.
Okay, we can move on now.
Right. Point number 16. This was good. Quite a lengthy HTML. Probably there was less Excel in this. Open the file. This style sheet contain errors. It should define the following. So we have to open up the following CSS file too. So I'll just go file, open to. This is the one. Now I'm not going to remove the errors. I will not do that. I'm going to create one on my own. It will just take some time, but let me do it. So H1, H2, H3, and table. So I will define H1, H2, and H3 table. It will just take me some time. I will define from here. Okay. Let me look at the properties again. No, they are Helvetica, if not Arial. This is the same. No, italicized. No, I can't say. I was just thinking of defining in one, but I can't because the properties are all different. I have to define individually. So I'll define from here is new tag H1. So 1 by 1 slow and steady. 8B0 RGB 8B. So all you have to do is write over here is you can type the hashtag yourself or 1 second. Was it B or D? What else? Helvetica, or if not available, Arial, and if not available, any sans serif. So obviously, what they're saying is we should use from here is Arial, Helvetica, sans serif. So like I explained to you, this means that if this is not available, to go for this. If this is not available, to go for this. Right? Font is italicized, so font style needs to be italic. 30 point high, 30 pixels high. So you can type it yourself and it has to be X. Align center, you'll find this in block. Align center. Apply. Define H1. Same way, we need to define is H2. H2 will be RGB. You see that they've changed it. It's RGB. Now it's 19. So we just have to type the number. So no problem with that. Just type over here is exactly the number. So it's red is 19. It's RGB. So 19. Oh, 19. 19, 19, 17. So 19, 19, and 17. That's how we type. Okay, I am sure this point is clear. Is this clear, all of you? So it's
Yes.
EB. Helvetica, again, not Arial, available browse from sans serif. So the same thing, we'll be using Arial Helvetica. And 20 pixels high, it will be 20 pixels high is the font size and align center. So block, line center. Apply. Let's define H3. So it's RGB, which is hashtag 000080. As you can see. Okay, RGB. Browser default serif font. So any serif font, okay, so I can directly use over here is just serif font. So any serif font I can use. So I can even use this one, okay, right? Any default. And what else? 16 and 16 and left. Table, no visible border grid line. So we are going to make a table tag. Okay. So border, no visible table border grid lines. So there is none. Okay, and just apply. Okay, right? So
Sir, I didn't get this step.
I'll do it again. I just came over here, beta. Can you read the question?
Yes.
So I don't want any table border grid line. So I just said style. I don't want any style, nothing, just none, nothing. So it will be defined.
क्या width तो हम लोग नहीं रखेंगे none.
नहीं, उन्होंने कहा है कि no visible table borders or grid lines. Okay, इसका मतलब border को हम 0 भी कर सकते हैं. Okay, we can even do this, or we can even make the border. Where is it defined? Okay, simply what we have done is width. इसको भी हम define कर सकते हैं as 0. That's perfectly fine. So वैसे भी ठीक था, अब ये और ज़्यादा बेहतर है. There is no visible border and there are no grid lines at all. It's not visible at all. You get the point? So both are
Yes.
okay. Once we're done with this, obviously this was already, I just edited, so I'll just save it. So save the style sheet in your folder. I've done that. Okay. Just remember to use the file name st followed by your candidate number, center number. In the evidence document, replace the text style sheet here and screenshot of your style sheet. So this style sheet that I've just made, we'll take a screenshot of this with the lines. And I'm sorry, I was supposed to have my name as well. So I'll put my name here as in comment, my name, my center number, my candidate.
Can you repeat this step?
Yeah, I just, you see over here, do you see over here, apply comment?
Yes.
So I'm using this to add a comment because comment should be a part of it. Comment is not part of the coding. You get the point?
Yes.
So after adding that, I'm just adding my name, center number, and candidate number. Because it should be just like a comment and I don't want it to temper my coding. That's why we have to put that way. So I'll simply copy this. And where was it, by the way? Yeah, it was supposed to go where? Style sheet.
Sir,
Yes, beta.
तो अगर आप कॉपी पेस्ट करेंगे तो वो जो शीट होगी वो सेव नहीं हुई होगी, तो क्या पता अगर वो अपीयर ना कर रहे थे.
यानी कॉपी पेस्ट का मतलब उन्होंने कहा है, उन्होंने स्क्रीनशॉट रखा है, कॉपी पेस्ट का नहीं कहा.
कह रही हूँ आपने जो अभी इमेज लिया है उसको कॉपी पेस्ट कर रहे हैं.
कौन सा इमेज बेटा? स्टाइल शीट वाला?
जी, जो भी आप एविडेंस के तौर पे ले रहे थे.
जी 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 बिल्कुल. तो
तब कॉपी करके उधर पेस्ट कर रहे थे. तो
जी, जी.
अगर आप उसको अगर सेव करेंगे तो ही तो वो अपीयर करेगी इमेज, अगर हम सेंड करते हैं तो.
नहीं, ये देखो ना, वो डायरेक्टली आई एम पेस्टिंग इट हियर. तो एमएस वर्ड के डॉक्यूमेंट में आ गया है वो. You don't have to save it. मैं directly paste कर रहा हूँ. And then I'll take a print out of this. When I copy something, it goes to my clipboard. So clipboard se phir I bring it over here. Now it's embedded in my MS document. So I don't separately save it. You get my point?
Yes.
Okay. So I don't have to separately save it. Attach the style sheet in step 18. So जो 18 में style sheet ना ये we now have to attach. So I'll save all. I'll come here and let's attach the style sheet 2 that we made. So let's browse. Here we go. 2. Okay. See, it changes. और अब वो क्या कह रहे हैं? कर दी attach. I page so that it overrides. It does, but it does not replace. It does not replace. I'll show you. If you look at the coding, this was the first style sheet that we had, and there's a second style sheet that I've written, that I've attached. So the second style sheet that comes basically is the one that is being applied right now. उन्होंने कहा था इसको replace नहीं करना, you just have to have another one. So you get the point. So the style sheet that appears afterwards is the one that will appear. Is this point clear?
Yes.
We've done this one. Display the web page in your browser. So again, once more, we'll again display it in our browser. And screenshot again. And I'll copy this again. Supposed to go where? Image 2. Image 2. And Control V. So we have that. right? Obviously, I will prefer this not being displayed. I have to organize my work. It doesn't matter if I have all of these in separate pages. It's perfectly fine. The number of printouts doesn't matter. Any evidence document, replace the text HTML2 with the HTML source. So we need to go to the code of this, Control A, select everything, and Control C. And what you do is come back here, and HTML here, and Control V. Okay, so we have step 22, step 21, step 19, step 15, step 14. Now, the next module is Excel that inshallah we will start when you come back after the exams. We'll do that. Is this paper clear? Can I just pause the recording so that I can ask you